Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it because you'll have no choice.
It's time!
Welcome to the Probably Wrong Podcast. Tony, Mike, Dave, the boys are caffeinated and aggravated, and we're about to take it out on you. And we are aggravated today.
I think everybody's aggravated today.
So aggravated that I forgot the woo!
I know. It's okay. It's...
You know, with Boston sports,
It's
we haven't been aggravated. It's been a pretty good year. Expectations were low for certain teams. People are, like, playing above expectations.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden...
The Red Sox bring everybody back to reality.
Yeah, pricks.
I mean, were you surprised? I wasn't.
Nobody should be surprised.
You know why I was surprised? Because it wasn't just any free agent, right?
It was the perfect free agent.
It filled every single need that we had. I'm sure, but for that position,
100%.
A right-handed power bat.
Yeah.
That played. Where did he play?
First base.
Do we need a first baseman?
100%.
Do we need a power bat?
100%.
Do we need a right-handed bat?
Absolutely. And he would have crushed that monster. We could have been looking at like a 50-homer guy there. Everyone says he's good for 40. At Fenway, he might be good for 50.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Cassis at first base.
Oh, they're going to try to sell us on that. Well, we really want to see what a healthy Tristan Cassis can do over the course of a season.
And you've been calling that, and it's just...
Yeah.
I didn't think... this was the one guy that...
This was the perfect free
Like,
agent.
there was a lot of, like, the Ryans and everybody else. Like, I'm like, those are all pipe dreams. But Peter Alonso was the guy that I was like, they're going to sign him because it literally is a perfect fit.
Yes.
It's not a huge amount of money. It's half the money of Devers. Still leaving half the money on the books.
Still haven't spent that Devers money that they said they were going to upgrade the team.
It's
sitting there.
It's absolutely infuriating.
And then you hear that, like, they made an offer so that they could tell the fans they made an offer, but it wasn't even close.
They said it was less years and less average annual salary.
What did they say that it broke down to? The guesstimated rumor was around 3 years, $60 million.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
No way.
That was the rumor I heard on the.
Oh, so you're
when they were breaking down the math and they were breaking down what it took to get to that level where they were at, what they didn't want to go over, and they broke it down, and that's what they were like. This is probably what it comes down to.
So you're going to pay Trevor Story $24 million a year or whatever it is, and you're going to pay Pete Alonso $20 million a year.
Yep.
And somehow that's like girl math.
Yeah.
You ever hear girl math? How it doesn't add up? That's girl math.
And I'm
That's
sure.
also probably going to get me in trouble.
What did he get? 5? Did he get
5 for
years?
155.
Yep.
$31 million a year.
I mean, they were close. And then they were off on Schwarber too.
But that was another guy. Like, I'd never, and for one thought in my mind, that he was coming here. I'm like, he's gonna stay in Philly. Why would he come back here? We couldn't pay him the first time. He's actually looking for more the second time. He's not, like, that was a pipe dream. He wasn't coming here.
And he wasn't a great fit here. Another left-handed bat,
Yeah.
a DH. We already have a million DHs, a million left-handed. That wasn't going to be
Tucker, Diaz, all these other, this Bo Bichette pipe dream, which we'll get to that in a second. There's a development in that.
Well, they have to make something up now.
But that was all these other guys. I'm like, no, but
But it was more about the money. Like they made an offer to Schwarber as well.
No offer.
Oh, I thought they made him an offer.
4 teams made him an offer. He said the Sox weren't one of them.
Oh, all right.
So they're just playing like the fans.
So you heard the Bo Bichette rumor, right?
I did not.
They're out on Bo Bichette unless he brings his price down.
Okay, so they're doing what we talked about throughout the course of
You're
the year.
out on Bo Bichette unless he. But the way
They're out on everybody unless they bring their price down.
It was what he's asking for is unreasonable, and if he wants to play here, he has to bring his price down.
Okay, guess what? He's not going to play here
But
then.
that's
And no one's going to play here. Oh, unbelievable.
What do you mean? There are plenty of guys that are going to play here.
Yeah, they're from Worcester.
There's some guys with some back surgery, right?
Unbelievable.
There's some guys with coming right back from Achilles,
Yeah.
blown knees.
Yeah, they want to put together the cheapest team that they can that could possibly win 84 to 85 games and have a shot at the playoffs. That's what they're not trying to win the World Series. They're trying to win enough games to keep people engaged. They're going to have all these little Harry Potter nights and all this stupid crap just to bring fans in. And they're going to try to win 82, 84 games and keep the fan base engaged. Unbelievable.
With Alonso going to Baltimore, we had a path to every year to pretty much squeak in. With Alonso now going to Baltimore, that path is gone.
Probably, because you're looking at Toronto, the Yankees, Baltimore, and we forget that Tampa,
yeah.
I don't even want to say every once in a while, more often than not, they find a way to win games with lesser talent. They do.
Yeah.
So
they
if they
draft well and develop well.
Yes, and if they put together an 80-something win season, we're in 5th place.
So if all these teams are putting together better seasons,
we're losing those games.
Right.
And here's a crappy pop for the fans. You play the Yankees, you got to face Aaron Judge. You play Baltimore, you got to face now Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson. Toronto's got Vladimir Guerrero. Even Tampa has Junior Caminero, who hit 40-something homers. Who do we have? Carlos Narvaez. We have
Willie Abreu,
if he's not hurt. Like, this sucks, dude.
22-year-old Roman Anthony.
Yeah, well, there's a lot on his... You don't want to put a lot on his plate, but you know what the Red Sox are doing? They're putting a lot on his plate by not going out there.
They're putting a lot on Mayer's plate.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on those guys.
You mean, talk about pressure. Tristan Cassis already couldn't handle the pressure, and they're going to put all of it on him now.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's going to fold.
Yeah, like a little tent.
Campbell got his big contract and then went to play AAA the rest of the year. I mean, they put the pressure on him, and
I think I said a while back that Breslow's going to try to sell to the fan base. You know what? We got Campbell. He looks like he's in good shape, and Cassis looks healthy. And
hey, look, we got Bregman back.
And we got Bregman.
Why would he come back now?
This was the argument I had months ago with Matty P, who, by the way, paid me. All right? Because I mentioned that he didn't pay me. He did pay me. This is what I meant. Like, if Bregman wants to win, why the hell would you play here?
Unless he really believes in these young guys, or that the offers... The rumor out there, the hot stove, is that the offers aren't there for Bregman.
I don't think they are. And they're not there for Tucker either.
Right. Though Tucker, I think, is if the offers aren't there for Tucker and his price comes way down, he's going to the Dodgers. The Dodgers will sign him.
You know what? He's a 35-homer bat. He's 6'6". He's a big boy. If I'm the Red Sox, I'm reshaping that outfield. I missed out on Alonso. I missed out on Schwarber. I need a 35-homer guy. You know what? It's Roman Anthony in left. It's Kyle Tucker in right. We'll figure out center. Abreu, you're gone. Duran, you're gone. You got to do something. You need star power, and they have none.
And you look at where they are in spending. We keep dropping, right? Every year we drop further and further. I think last year we were 12 or 13 in spending, but with revenue coming in,
they're top 5.
They're top 5.
So you should be top 5 in spending.
Top 5 revenue coming in. People stop.
Stop. It's your fault.
Exactly.
I didn't go to one game. I'll probably never go to a game again. It's your fault.
Every
Knock it
Red
off.
Sox jersey I bought is bought straight from China. Not from John Henry.
Yes. And here's another thing we're not even talking about. Trevor Story was huge last year. Do we expect that out of him again? No. Probably not.
No, it would be outstanding if it was.
It'd be a miracle. He played pretty much every single game. He's not going to do that again.
Never does that.
Never does that.
I was going to say, is that the first of his career?
Yeah, maybe in Colorado when he was younger. He had some good years, but it's just, I don't know.
But now Baltimore really, to me, becomes the scariest team in this division. And it's not just because of Alonso. It's because they have new owners that want to spend money.
Yeah.
They want to get out there. They want to put their team forward. You do have some young guys. Granted, they took a big step back last year.
Rough start.
But
They were in the playoffs the year before.
Yep, and as the season went on, they got a little better.
Yeah.
What's his name? I just had his name.
Jackson Holiday.
Holiday started hitting.
Yeah.
They have a squad to put together, and if those guys start mashing,
Yeah, they have a very strong lineup.
And that's the worst thing too, is if they start hitting and they come out of the gate next year, guns blazing. You got a guy who wants to spend money. When it comes to trade deadline, he's going to grab everything up.
Yeah, and they have a ton of prospects, and they're also in the market for Framber Valdez, who was a top of the rotation arm.
Yeah, he's the loose cannon who threw at his catcher in Houston, right?
Yeah, but he's played
Great
in
guy.
plenty of he's
Great
probably
guy.
a dick, but he's played in plenty of playoff games. That they need him. You know?
Blame the catcher for him giving up the
I
grand
know,
slam
that
and
was,
threw
that
the
was
ball
a
at
backup
him.
catcher too. It's like,
Yep. So immediately I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Now I'm now out on this whack job.
I know, but if he's the top guy out there, like,
And he's going to be a great guy in Baltimore with all that youth. Really,
yeah.
Who was the Pawtucket Red Sox player that
Worcester, isn't it Worcester?
No, this was years ago. Was it Alcantara that
Easy Alcantara? He kicked the guy, kicked the catcher,
and then ran out
with a bat.
Yeah.
And went out to the pitcher with a bat. Izzy Alcantara or Alcantara.
When you
whatever.
said the guy threw at his own catcher, that's all I could think of is like some nut like that.
Yeah.
And one of the worst things that could happen to this ball club now is, you mentioned his name last week, is them trading for Marte.
Yeah.
You got rid of Devers, who was a cancer, who became a cancer in the clubhouse, right? So that was your out. We got to get rid of him. He's destroying the club. And then the team did better without him. So, okay, all right.
It worked.
But now you want to trade for that same guy.
Yeah.
Now you're just canceling out the move that you made.
Yeah, and you gotta, instead of signing a free agent, now you gotta give up valuable assets to get that guy. And Mate has had a history of injuries, hamstring injuries. He's missed plenty of time.
And destroying clubhouses.
And I don't know much about that, but I know he's injured quite a bit. So I don't know. I would rather have gotten the free agent, but we talked about this too. They're always one step too slow, and now they're being reactive instead of being proactive. So now they gotta.
That's what I'm waiting for: the reactive Marte or the Seager
or the guy from Japan. The third baseman, first baseman, or Suarez, the mediocre third baseman, first baseman from Seattle. They're going to make you have to make a move, but now you're making a move reacting to everyone else making a move, and you're getting guys that you don't want, and you're going to have to overpay those guys instead of paying the right guys the right amount of money. Sucks.
And that's what happens when you're being cheap.
Yep.
They've been doing it for years now.
Yep.
That's why I love the Dodgers.
Yep.
Spend.
That's right.
In this Red Sox team, your kid goes to a game, there's no uniform he wants right now. Pete Alonso would have been that guy.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize his wife lives
from
here.
Quincy.
Still lives here, I guess.
Still lives here?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
talking about that on the radio. Still has a house right down the, I think they said, I forget where they said it was, but it's relatively close.
Yeah, it'd be so easy to market this guy. He's likable, he's fun, he plays
He's
hard.
got a big personality.
Big personality,
Perfect
rips his shirt off, the kids will love him. We don't have that guy. What T-shirt does your son want from the Red Sox? He doesn't want any of them.
Nobody.
There's nobody there.
No.
So he would be that guy.
He loves Bryce Harper.
There you go.
He loves Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
He's got both of those
Yeah,
jerseys.
it would be Pete Alonso.
Jake Bils chimes in. They refuse to spend the money. $31 million a year is nothing for Alonso.
Yeah. Especially him in for the Red Sox, he's probably worth $40 million, not just for the marketing, but he fits so many holes. He's worth a lot more than $31 million for the Red Sox.
Yep. And it's just people talk about the money that they spend. You look at the Dodgers; they already made back in more Shohei's contract last year.
Every penny and then some.
Right?
It's a joke.
It's just, I am just infuriated, and I can't. Every time I do this now, I think of, you remember? Because I happened to just see the movie again the other day. Dazed and Confused.
Oh, back
the
in the
kid
day.
that always.
Yeah. Always grabbing his
Every
nose,
time I that's all I think of is I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, jeez, that.
Yeah. So where do they go from here?
Seager.
Seager?
Yeah.
To play what? Third?
They're going to make, it doesn't matter. They're just going to end up making a move to try to set up.
Seager makes $35 million a year, I believe.
They're going to make a move, and they're going to make a move like that. And like the Trevor Story move.
I don't see them doing
But
anything.
the Trevor Story was a reactionary move, don't forget. Because remember how late it was? He was the last person on the board. He wasn't targeted here, and the fan base and everybody was outraged. I was outraged because that was early back when we weren't spending money, and that Trevor Story signing was a reactionary signing.
No.
That's what's going to happen now. As the season goes on, as the offseason goes on, and pieces start falling, they are going to make a move just to make a move.
So instead of getting Alonso for 31, that plays a position that you need and is a right-handed bat, you're going to get a position
Tony,
that you already
you're
have.
just getting yourself more aggravated trying to make sense of it.
Oh God,
Have we not learned this?
Because they're gonna wait till mid-February and look at the list of guys.
March.
The list of guys who are still trying to get on a team that maybe price themselves a little high.
We're getting great value out of this guy. Yeah, because he blows, and nobody else wants him. And they kind of messed around with Bregman last year. They signed him really late. Back in the day, they did the same thing with J.D. Martinez. Like, learn from it that you're missing out on these guys because you're not acting fast enough.
Mike, let's see if I can pronounce the last name. Lacouture.
Oh, yes.
Did I get that right?
He's a Philadelphia
That's what I said.
Eagles fan.
You guys
He's
almost
probably not
sound as
happy.
distraught as us Eagles fans.
Yeah, all right. I was just going to say, yeah.
We're gonna. I got the Eagles on the board in a little
All
bit
right.
for our NFL. Ooh.
Yeah.
I got some family down in Philly.
So one thing we talked about a few weeks ago, we like Sonny Gray if he's not the best pitching arm. That he might be the best guy we bring in the offseason. We're thinking he can't be the best arm you bring in. He might be the best player we bring in.
That's pathetic.
Mm-hmm. And then if you lose Bregman, this is a complete rebuild.
If you talk about shifting your team around to fill gaps with what you have. That's all the. I'm just getting aggravated.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's just.
And they were Pete Alonso, Alex Bregman, and Joe Ryan away from being a World Series contender.
Joe Ryan was never on my radar.
No, but if they got those three pieces to go along with Sonny Gray, you're a legit.
But it wasn't happening. Like it was Pete Alonso and these other guys were just pipe dreams. I go back and forth with friend of the show Paul Caulfield. He was all over Scooble and Joe Ryan. I'm like, big baseball guy, but I'm like, they're not coming here. It's not going to happen. We had a shot at Ryan, and it didn't happen. It's not going to happen.
But you can insert Freddie Peralta as a number two. If you bring in a number two to go along with Alonso and Bregman, you're just as good as the Toronto Blue Jays.
And do I think Freddie Peralta around the league is your, like, a number two guy? No. To me, no. But on this team, he's your number two guy.
He's a number two. He's a legit number two. He's always one of my fantasy guys.
Yeah.
He's a legit number two. I mean, there's three stud pitches in baseball. It's Crochet, Skeens, and Scooble.
Yep.
There's a huge drop-off after that. Huge. So you start looking at what's a real number two. He's a number one in Milwaukee. He's a number two. Yep. 200 Ks.
Maybe the secret plan is they're going to trade for Skeens next month.
Do you know where Skeens is going?
New York.
He's going to the Yankees. Yeah. He wants to be a Yankee.
You know what? If Skeens goes to the Yankees, I'm going to have
rooting
a
for the Yankees.
Well, he wants to go there. They have good young talent. They got this guy Spencer Jones. Pittsburgh cannot pay this guy, so they're better off trading him now where he has a few years before he's a free agent. And Pittsburgh also has the number one prospect in baseball who's 19 years old. He's a shortstop and a center fielder, great athlete. So they might think we need to rebuild.
Please trade him to the Dodgers.
They're always rebuilding. Though.
Yeah.
They get these talented kids, and then they just trade them off.
Well, they got to get them and do what the Sox did with Roman Anthony, sign them early.
Yeah.
Which
you're not going to do because Skeens isn't going to take a contract.
I think they tried with Skeens and it didn't work. Yeah. And I don't blame him.
I mean, it's unfortunate for teams like that, like Kansas City, stuff like that, where they get guys like this and they know they can't.
No, it's pathetic because these teams can spend.
They can.
Pittsburgh
can
spend for Skeens. Kansas City,
they won't. The owner won't do it.
So I don't want to hear that these guys have to let them go. They just choose to let them go because, much like our ownership here, they're cheap owners, and they could give two craps about their fan base, and all they care about is their pockets.
No, but sometimes you've got players that are like, I'm not staying here. and you know right off the bat they don't.
Money talks. Skeens can say
He
all
knows
day
he's
long
going to get paid no
that
matter
he
where he
doesn't want
goes.
to go to, doesn't want to stay a Pirate. But if the Pirates came up and said, "We're going to spend, what do you want?" You got it.
Yeah.
And then that's the guy
It's already
you
too
got.
late because you'd have to give him $40 million a year right now. So they should have gotten him right away before he even made his debut. 8 years, whatever.
Yep.
$150 million. Maybe he would have taken it. You know.
All right, that was a lot of baseball for December.
Yeah.
Nothing
The Red
good.
Sox will do it to you. Drive you nuts.
Disgusting.
Hurts my feelings a little bit. We're talking this much baseball.
Yeah. It's you know what's funny? The baseball offseason is almost as good, sometimes better than the regular season. The postseason was great, but this baseball, remember I was talking about Soto and the possibilities? The hot stove baseball is always a lot of fun.
It's too drawn out. It takes forever.
Yeah? I've always liked
you
it.
watch after, right now, I think it's about another week, and then there won't be another signing until March or February.
And that'll be the Red Sox picking up Eugenio Suarez to play first base.
Yeah.
It's going to suck.
So, Kansas City might be out of the playoffs.
I'm kind of happy about that.
I'm not. I love Kansas City in the playoffs
Make
because
me
it
nervous.
pisses people here in New England.
Well, it doesn't piss me off. I'm nervous. I don't want to play Kansas City in the first round, and then all of a sudden Mahomes is on fire, and you go home.
That's like the top reason you want to see them out is you don't want to play them.
I don't want to play them.
I'm just the opposite.
You're not a Pats fan.
But no, not even that. I want the Patriots to play them, and I want the Patriots to beat them. I want to be that. When you beat these good teams, it makes me more of a believer.
Yeah.
I will be more of a believer if they win this weekend.
Yeah, I don't want another worthless, easy road championship here in New England.
I'll take one.
like the Celtics had.
I'll take it. I don't really care. I don't care how they get it. Just give it to me.
Super Bowl trophy.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Don't matter to me.
Mike Letro at times in. Isn't it a tragedy sports can be compromised like this by cheap owners? Yeah, 100%.
Sucks. Because we care more than the owners.
Yep. And
Yeah, and I shouldn't say we because I won't go. I won't buy tickets to a Red Sox game or any other. I'll take the free ones, but I'm not helping these owners out because every single one of them's cheap.
Right. Yeah.
Wait till this kid's looking for his first big contract. What's going to happen then?
You have to give it to him. You cannot mess around with that.
No.
So Jay Fields chimes in. So how about the rigged NFL and Portnoy? Dave Portnoy's going off about it. So this drives me crazy, right? It was Fields. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was the Vegas game. I think it was the Vegas game that everyone's now screaming about. It's rigged because of what happened at the end of it.
Yeah, I saw a Portnoy rant, but I didn't really pay attention.
But what drives me crazy is I started thinking about it. Is I'm like, why was that the game that was rigged? Why was the Raiders game the game that was rigged?
Because I hate Portnoy.
But what I'm saying is, like, you talk about this. It's like every week you fit a narrative. If a game's a close game and it happens to be within the spread, you're like, oh, rigged.
Did you
rigged.
watch?
What about like with Minnesota? It just blew out Washington. Like,
did you watch the Ravens Pittsburgh?
Right.
The touchdown, not touchdown.
It wasn't a touchdown though.
But it came down to a referee's decision. It was called a touchdown on the field, and I get he didn't control the ball, but if you're a Ravens fan, you're like, we had that touchdown. It
wasn't a touchdown.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying that's the narrative that it's rigged because they'll say, oh yeah, well they wanted Pittsburgh to win, so the referees were like, nope, he dropped it, which he did, but he had in hands 2 feet down, and then when he.
Do you have to make a football move in the end zone?
I don't know.
Because you don't really know. When it comes to the goal line, you only have to cross the goal line, right? If you catch it and cross the goal line, it's automatically a touchdown. Yeah. I don't know if you catch it and have to make a football move. It's the runner,
but whenever when a receiver catches it in the end zone, you got to keep 2 feet down.
Yeah. Control the ball.
Control the ball.
In a football move?
Right.
Okay.
So, like, when everyone kept talking, like, oh, when you catch it out of bounds, they get 2 feet down. I go, they have to control the ball.
They have to control, yeah.
He got 2 steps, and it was gone. The ball was out of his hands. But it was not a touchdown.
The only questionable piece is when you cross the goal line, if you catch it across the goal line, it's automatically a touchdown if it breaks the plane. And you don't have to make the football move, but maybe it's different in the end zone. I don't know.
So Mike and Jay
rigged.
Fields are going back and forth here because it was they were down by 10 points and then they kicked a field goal. It made no sense. But I'm like, why that Raiders game? Why was that Raiders game with the money
on
was
that
on?
game? Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, people had money on other games that got blown out, or it's just, to me, it fits in there. Why would they kick the field goal? I don't like. Why was that the game? It was a pointless Raiders game.
Yeah, and coaches make questionable decisions all the time. So why did he kick a field goal? It's just that was the coach's decision. I mean, they make horrible decisions all the time. It's like they never played video games. In their life.
Like if it was the Bills-Bengals game that everybody in the world was watching, and money's on that game, okay, all right, but no, it's the rate. That's what I'm saying. Like,
the coach was just trying to get the kicker some reps. That's all. In-game experience, kicking a field goal. What's the big deal?
Yep. Make it a one-score game.
Yeah.
Jay, I've seen the video. I know what you're talking about, but I'm just like.
Did Jay have money on the Raiders as well?
No, he said he didn't have it, but 80% of the money bet on that game, it was the second highest. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, make sure. Well, this is what happens when athletes start gambling on games, and then everyone's brain starts thinking, well, why not this game? Why not that game? No, they got to do a better job controlling it.
Yeah.
We knew this was going to be a problem.
How about the Chicago Bears being in first place last week, losing this week to the Green Bay Packers 28-21, and falling all the way to number 7 with one loss? That is a tight
NFC has a lot of good teams.
Yeah. I mean, the Packers are legit. They have a top 5 defense.
They also struggled to beat the Browns earlier in the year.
In the year, they had some struggles early in the year. They just got Jaden Reed back, who's one of Jordan Love's favorite receivers. Christian Watson comes back. He's one of his favorite targets. He's playing better football right now. That defense has been great all year. That's a scary team.
I still think they lose to the Broncos this weekend.
It's quite possible. I mean, they're in Denver.
In Denver.
So that gives Denver the edge, but that's going to be a tough game. The Broncos have struggled to score points. They do have a great defense. So we'll see. I think the Packers are one of the scariest teams in the NFC.
There's the jinx, because last week it was Joe Burrow and the Bengals with a scary team.
So we don't have to worry about the Packers anymore.
Packers will lose this week, and they will drop, and the Bears will be
somebody will get hurt.
We'll be right back up top.
If Jordan Love just tosses the ball to a Broncos defender and he runs in for a score, then
that's Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Oh my God! I've never seen him poop his pants until last week, and he had control of that game for most of the first half, going into the third quarter, and then he just lofted like "Merry Christmas."
Yeah,
and that was it.
It was all in the helmet change.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't. I was at a toy drive.
He changed the helmet out, and then as soon as he put the new helmet on, the whole game went downhill. Rigged. See that?
Yeah.
The NFL.
Yeah.
The NFL messed with his helmet. They were calling in wrong plays, and Joe Burrow was...
they had static going on in his helmet when he was trying to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike chimes in again here. Ben Johnson is a legit coach. The Lions miss him. Yep. But according to Lions fans, Ben Johnson was a nobody, and losing their offensive and defensive coordinator would make no difference, and the Lions would go undefeated this year.
Yeah, that didn't happen. But the Lions did have a big win this week, right?
Yeah, they did.
And the offense can put up points. They have studs on that offense.
Yeah.
So
I believe they did this week too, right? They had
against Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Against Dallas, yes.
I think the defensive coordinator wasn't all that great. Their defense has never really been that good.
They had a much better defense.
They were better last year, but
they
got
weren't completely exposed in that Commanders game. So I'll give you that part.
Yeah, they weren't great. It's not, Aaron Glenn was not like some superstar coach.
Yeah, he's not doing great in New York.
But Ben Johnson obviously
beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
Who doesn't beat the Falcons?
Yeah, no kidding. Seriously.
They beat themselves too.
Yeah. But no, Ben Johnson, he's obviously a good mind. He's got a good mind for the game offensively. Detroit was probably better with him, but they haven't lost too much on offense with him gone. He's doing great with Chicago. Good for him.
Doing excellent with Chicago.
They still, they lost. And like you said, they dropped to 7th in the...
Yeah, but that's because it's so freaking tight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams in the NFC.
There is, but they lost to the Packers, who
Another good team.
are they're going to play them
Until
again
next week, because right here, you heard it first.
Yeah.
The double D jinx.
Yep. And we're not talking boobs. We're talking Dave the Shula. Or the Shulo.
I mean, we can talk
The
boobs.
jinx. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean-
we'll talk boobs after the show.
So the Eagles, huh? How'd they look on Monday night?
Not great.
Oh man, you got a guy that what did Herbert break in his non-throwing arm? But
broken.
fractured his hand.
Yeah.
He got a fractured hand quarterback come in and beat. Actually, I can't even say that Herbert beat the Eagles.
He didn't play great either. He had a few good runs towards the
Jalen
end.
Hurts beat the Eagles.
Yeah, he doesn't look great. It's at times he looks like a top
Super
5
Bowl.
to 10.
When he gets in the Super Bowl, he is elite.
Yeah.
Elite stats twice.
And then you watch him. He throws the ball into the dirt, and it's like
He had
all over
two
the place.
turnovers in one play.
Yeah, he did.
Two turnovers in one play. That is my favorite play of the year so far.
That would cost you in fantasy, I believe, right?
And I'm amused that the Eagles are losing like this, and I shouldn't.
I hate
I'm not
it.
a big Eagles fan.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny to watch this. If they lose to the Raiders this week, or it's
They're
even a
not.
close game,
They're not going to lose to
I
the Raiders
mean,
this week.
you've got a backup quarterback back playing for the Raiders. I don't even know who their backup is.
Kenny Pickett.
Oh, that's right. I
Little
did hear
hands.
that.
Yeah.
Little hands, yeah.
Papa Jr. hands.
I think Philly is like the NFC's version of Kansas City. You don't want them in the playoffs because they still have a ton of talent. They just can't put it together. They put it together, and they're as dangerous as anyone in the NFC. So if I'm in the NFC, I don't want them making it. I don't even want to see that team in the playoffs.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've noticed it. They've started to change their offense this year. Halfway through the year, they're starting to throw the ball to AJ Brown, pushing that ball down the field. I like seeing that, but I'm just trying to put it. What we just saw in this last game.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You had Saquon last year, 1,700 yards rushing. This year, 700?
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
It's just what Mike just chimes in. Their offensive line sucks. Yeah, it's killing.
Yeah, they've had a lot of injuries too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why you're not really seeing Jalen Hurts running because they don't want to get him murdered.
Yeah.
So,
And when he has taken off a few times, they've taken some shots at him because he's not a slider.
they started putting him back under center because that offense is better when he's under center. I don't understand how that with him they can't put together with him out of a shotgun. You're setting him back, you're letting him see the field, letting things develop, and letting him run. Yet he's better under center. I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on with the Eagles. So, and Jay Fields chimes in. You notice how AJ Brown bitched and wanted out, and then all of a sudden they get him more involved. Yeah, that's how it works, though.
Yeah.
So
the divas.
as soon as he started bitching, I immediately every DraftKings lineup and bet on him because I knew.
Good call.
So, and Mike chimes in, Jalen's limitations as a passer are now showing. He's not willing to run anymore. Watch the dude run. He's making business decisions all the way. Yeah, but in that Super Bowl, when he throws the ball,
Yeah, we've seen him look great. We've seen him look terrible.
Yeah.
So, just not really consistent.
all right.
But you got to get Barkley more involved in these games, right?
Yeah.
Barkley is your number one player.
Yeah. That whole offense revolves around Barkley right now.
And then AJ Brown, dude, you got to chill out. We're trying to win games, but it's hard to tell a wide receiver that.
No, they want the ball.
They want the ball.
Doesn't matter. They could lose.
They don't care.
He gets
they don't care
15
because
catches.
if
He's
you
happy.
heard Devontae Smith after the game, he was more intrigued with telling everybody about his new juicer.
Okay,
I don't know if you saw the clip that I sent you.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
You got to watch it because then he starts talking about they start making fun of him about an air fryer.
Oh, really?
So,
I
you
gotta watch that. Yeah.
But that's they were asking him. He goes, "I got a new juicer. I started juicing apples and this and
So
that."
you got to question, like, do these guys even really care to win?
Yeah.
If you're talking about a juicer after losing, like, a big game,
Yep.
do you really care? Sucks.
Jay, there's a lot of comments coming in. He wants me to read the rest. I forget which comment I was even reading.
Yeah, and he's trying to read them at a second grade level, so that's not going well.
No. Trying to read and stay in. So the Pats play the Bills this weekend.
Huge game.
So,
So what do we think?
I'm taking the Bills.
Taking the Bills. David.
I think the Bills are probably going to win.
I'm taking the Pats.
Yeah.
What did I have on the original? A
the
loss.
OG.
Yeah, we all had
losses.
Yeah.
This is a huge win if they pull this off.
Huge.
It is huge.
It gives validity to everything that's gone on. Huge. It gives validity to everything they've done this season, right? The Pats.
Yeah.
And if they can stop Josh Allen, that's just. I mean, all the talk from last week was like he's going to go out and put up 3 touchdowns, 100 yards rushing, a couple of rushing touchdowns, and kill us.
Are you talking about Shadur Sanders?
Yeah, no.
Your boy.
Thong wearing. I'm sorry. I truly took it.
Yeah.
I heard the 300-yard passer and him ranting, going on and on about him. So I'm like, he must be talking about athletic quarterback Shadur Sanders.
He must be.
No, everyone thinks Josh Allen's just going to ram the ball down the Patriots' throats, and
I think the scariest thing about this game is he's pissed that they lost. And I think if you get a pissed off Josh Allen, that's a more focused Josh Allen, and that's what worries
This
me.
is a game that Buffalo needs.
Yeah.
So if we win this game, I don't want to hear a soft schedule anymore. This is like a big game
this
for
is
Buffalo.
a big game. This is a big
Huge.
game for both of them. Yeah,
Yeah, both teams.
And if his offensive line sucks this year, if they can get at him,
Yeah.
you get him riled up.
He's going to make some
he makes mistakes.
stupid throws.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this could go either way for him. If you can get in his face and hit him and maybe get a sack on him. I mean, if you do what the Bengals did and just ignore the fact that he knows how to run and that all the defensive backs just turn and look away, and a 40-yard touchdown and not a single Bengals player was within 10 yards of him for the entire run. I mean, that's just pathetic, and I don't think the Patriots are going to do that. They'll have someone there watching him. You hope, yeah.
Melissa chimes in, need to stop James Cook. Jay Fields chimes in, Milton Williams being out isn't going to be good.
that's
And
a
Mike
big
chimes in, Dalton Kincaid, 100 yards and a touchdown.
All right. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of like the Pats this game. After the bye week, they've had time
It's huge for the Pats.
to recover, and then you can work on a few things. I kind of like the
Hope
Pats.
they don't come out too cocky after it.
I don't think they're cocky. I think Vrabel has that. Yeah.
I think this could be a big game for Mr. Henderson.
Well, your boy.
And I mean, hey, Stevenson can do a lot too. They can run.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say something else there. Negative towards Stevenson.
No.
Oh, they need him. They need him.
No, they can. You can
Stevenson
run on.
can go pound sand.
You can. You
I thought he was
can.
going to tell him to eat something.
Yeah.
No,
Stevenson can go eat a.
you can run on Buffalo,
Yeah.
right?
So supposedly.
I mean, Brown was doing a pretty good job for the Bengals last week, and it's just, I don't know, Joe Burrow didn't want to win or something. He just tossed that ball right up. But I don't know. I'm each week I get more and more impressed with Drake May, and if this running game, if they can get Henderson and Stevenson going,
Two-headed monster.
you keep Allen off the field.
Yeah, you control the tempo of the game. Huge.
That was a good apple cider.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
How's that Red Bull, Dave?
it's empty.
It's empty.
Big apple cider guy.
I'm a big eggnog guy.
I can't picture
Really?
you drinking eggnog.
I love eggnog.
Spiked eggnog?
Not spiked, just a regular eggnog.
Is regular eggnog have alcohol in it?
No.
Okay.
No.
But you put alcohol.
No,
in
you
eggnog.
just drink it
I
all.
mean, you can.
What do they
but-
talk about people getting drunk off of eggnog then?
Well, they do have.
I'm not an eggnog guy.
Yeah. I guess you could put vodka in it, right?
Yeah, you can buy like a spiked eggnog at the liquor store.
Yeah.
But
No, just a
but no, you
regular
just
at
gotta-
Walmart.
yeah.
No, eggnog. Oh, delicious. A little thick.
it is thick. I haven't had eggnog in years.
So does anybody out there watching know what you actually mix eggnog with? Because
Nothing.
Because eggnog I thought was like a
Rum?
drink that, like, I don't know, when I watch Christmas movies, they're all drunk with the eggnog.
Yeah, like Chevy Chase.
I mean,
you think
you
Chevy
can.
Chase spikes his eggnog? He probably does.
I'm sure you can throw whatever you want.
I
in
think
it,
you would
but-
put vodka in it, I think. But I
Like a White Russian?
Oh, I love White Russians. Oh, I used to drink those back in
Does
the day.
eggnog taste like a milky?
I don't know if that would make a good White Russian. Yeah.
I think I'm going to try some. Maybe I'll try it on the show for
We
the
should.
first time ever.
We should get some eggnog for next week.
Never had it
Dave
before.
said he hasn't had it in a while.
You got to get
The Hood.
yeah, but it's
Bailey's and vodka with the nog.
All right.
okay. But not regular eggnog though. It's got to be
Spiked eggnog?
Golden, yeah.
The golden one, I think, is
from Hood.
the sweet, like a sweet one.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think regular eggnog is a little.
All right. Next week we'll try the eggnog.
like
Or should we do that for the Wednesday before? No, we'll do it next week.
Next week.
We get a little vodka, a little rum, a little Baileys.
Yeah, we're getting wasted next week on the show.
Mike can just go straight up eggnog.
Yeah, maybe I'll need to chase it down with my apple cider.
Right.
No, I loved eggnog when I was younger. I haven't had it in years.
Yeah.
Yep, Mike chimes in. Vodka and eggnog is like the holiday White Russian. All right,
All right.
nailed it.
All right. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I always thought everybody drank a Spike. Dalton's asking me for eggnog, and I'm like, because he wants to try it.
You're too young.
And I'm like, you can't drink that. That's an adult drink.
That's hilarious. It's literally like buying a carton of milk. It's just a carton of.
I've
They
never.
sell it in the same section.
I've always thought it was.
No, it's
Just make sure you get the golden.
yeah, the golden eggnog by
I
Hood.
got it.
Solid.
I mean, if I go look at something and one option says golden in the title, I'm always getting the golden one.
Like the shower.
Like golden wings.
Like the shower.
Yeah.
The golden shower.
We had to go
He
there.
said, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I pee in the shower all the time.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I don't pee on people, so I'm not a golden shower kind of guy. All right. I don't know if you are or not. We should probably move on to the next topic. Now it's probably a good time for a Bruins minute.
So we don't have time for the Bruins
Good,
tonight
good.
because
We don't really have
the
much
Boston
of a-
Red Sox are red hot.
Boston Red Sox suck. The Boston Celtics are red hot.
Well, the Boston Red Sox are red hot too because they suck.
Yes.
I had nothing for that. Yeah, I'm not used to the way I have the board here. It doesn't look like
it
it
is a
says
disaster.
red-
Yeah, I don't know what it
Usually,
says over there.
Bruins is up in that corner. Celtics is down
Yeah.
there.
I told
Football's
you it was
over there.
trafficy. So they're 8-2. They're moving up. Guys are playing to their potential. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to see. That's why I was ridiculed earlier in the year by my co-host by saying that this Celtics team, if these guys played up to the potential, could be good. They could challenge in the East
Yeah,
for the number one spot.
playing better than
I'm
I
not
thought
saying
they
they
would.
can win it all, but
They're playing well. Jaylen Brown's doing a great job. I didn't think he could lead a team to be over 500, and he's doing it.
I just think I think this team, I'm going to say it again, playing up to potential, it could be a number 1, number 2 seed. Playoffs with this team, completely different story.
Yeah, but what if you have Tatum in the...
Yeah, and that's what's aggravating me even more. I brought this up last week, and I'm watching more and more footage. I put it in the Probably Wrong story. He's playing 1v1 drills. He's out there. The guy is ready. And Celtics ownership is basically come out and said, I don't care what Tatum says, he's not playing this year.
Why?
And it infuriates me, and not to regurgitate what I said last week, but if you wait till next year, him coming off this Achilles injury, he's not going to hit the ground in October looking like the Jason Tatum we all know, because he's still going to be a little hesitant in these games. He's still going to knock the rust off. It's going to be a full year before he trusts it. So you get him out there this year. If he's playing 1v1 and looking this good and he's saying he's ready to go, you get him out there, you get him into it, and if we go on a run, we go on a run. But the positive thing is, we only wasted 1 year because next year, he's going to know that what he's capable of. He's going to be healthy and feeling good with that Achilles and not with hesitant out there.
And the way the East is set up, I got a cough, we might not even waste a year because
Right.
you could make a legit run. The East is not that good.
Oh, watch the clips. He looks... he's already come on. He's like, I'm as strong as I've ever been. This is the strongest I've been in my career. I've done nothing since this injury than work out.
What's the typical?
It's a year, but his is moving a lot faster. He did it. He had surgery the night of, which I
He
guess
did
speeds it up.
in what, April?
Yeah. No. For second round of the playoffs, so May.
So May. Okay.
Yeah. It's been 7 months.
So even if he's March, they bring him back.
Yeah.
It's not that early, especially if he is doing everything he's doing now.
But I think March now, you're a wasted season. You're bringing him in right before the playoffs. Like, you got to get him...
I don't think
You're going to get him in like February, January. Get him out there, limited minutes, whatever. Let him get his legs back. Let him get back in
But
there. What's he going to do? He's not going to injure it more. That's what drives me
But
crazy.
if you bring him in March and you play him, you limit his minutes, see how he does, and then you roll into the playoffs. If you're a top 5 seed, top 4 seed, and you have a chance to win, and you know that, all right, he's starting to look really good, we can start to push him a little more, and then you make a run in the playoffs because you have him. This team, I don't think they win a championship without him on the floor.
No, because you get into the playoffs, these guys, all they got to do is put a little pressure on Jaylen Brown, and he's going to cough that ball up like Tony a second ago with the hairball.
Yeah, that's it. Very similar.
It's the
like identical.
You put any pressure on Jaylen Brown in these games, he can't hold on to the ball. It's great.
The paint
it's awesome.
starts to come off his head.
He's playing at MVP level right now. He's putting up 30 points a game. It is awesome. When teams are getting blown out and he's putting this up and this team is running on all cylinders, teams aren't putting defensive pressure on him like the way they are when they're only up by 3 or 4 and you see him now.
A lot of these teams don't play defense until the playoffs anyways.
Yeah.
But they're playing well. He's playing well. Jordan Walsh, I see his name on the board. Love Jordan Walsh. Love his energy. I also love the fact that he's a wing, that he can take the number one player on the other team and cover him. That way Jaylen Brown and Tatum doesn't have to.
Talk about a guy out there. I think what's gotten a lot of people, including us, kind of to really be behind Jordan Walsh and for lack of a better, like falling in love with Jordan Walsh and the way he plays. He plays hard.
Oh, yeah.
Every single play. He's the guy that when you talk about...
I've been talking about this for years. I want an athletic wing that can play defense that has length.
Yeah.
Kind of like...
and that plays with dog in him.
Kind of like Marcus Smart type energy defensively, but on the wing. And he can cover point guards. He's covered centers. He does it all.
He plays tough.
Yeah. Oh. Love it. What a great pick by Brad Stevens. He's had a number of them.
Next week we'll talk about your Bruins. All right,
can we do a Bruins 10-second?
Bruins are tied for 4th with 36 points with Tampa Bay.
Not bad.
They're making a nice run at it. Swayman's looking all right. Geeky's still the man, and Steves has come on.
There we go. We're out of here. See you next week. Same time,
that was
same
less
place.
than a minute. All right.
All right. Check you later.